If you ask Andrea, Jamal's been dancing since he was in her belly, back when they lived in Colombia. It freaked me out, she told me, the way he hung on to the thump of every bass note. He was moving around so much, I thought something was wrong, she told me, between laughs. A lot has changed since then. The music is different, their moves have only gotten better, and Jamal traded his mom's belly for Walltown, a non-profit dance studio in Durham, North Carolina that makes dancing and acting classes accessible to children of all socioeconomic backgrounds. It's right down the street from the place they've called home for the last few years. Walltown has been an anchor that has tied them to their community in Durham and back to Jamal's birthplace, Bogota, Colombia, which they left 8 years ago. 4-year-old Jamal quickly adjusted to life in the States. It was a harder transition for Andrea, not because she wasn't capable, she just wasn't interested in trading in her beautiful language for ugly, nasally English. She was entrenched in her community in Colombia. She worked as a surgical assistant in the capital, a position she studied 5 years to get. She worked as a dance teacher and an animal rights activist too. She's been vegan since she was 17. She studied Angela Davis and a super complicated type of biology I can't pronounce. She used to dance from sunset to sunrise on the streets of Bogota, but in the States, with her limited English and her Colombian degree having no value, she was only seen as a housekeeper who couldn't speak English. Not being able to relate to her neighbors in language or customs was a new and isolating experience. With so much changing, finding Walltown and working as a dance teacher there was the only constant. Ugly English words couldn't betray her or distract people from her brilliance. No one could deny her dance. In this land with a new social order, customs, and language, Walltown was her dominion where she could choreograph her students' dances and speak Spanglish how she wanted. She did all this, all the while studying 8 years to get back to the position she had in Colombia, all while teaching 3 classes at Walltown with kids who don't always do what they're told or can't always understand her. Patience doesn't even begin to describe her. She continues to do this, now working at Walltown, taking classes towards her degree, and working as a surgical assistant at UNC. Somehow, she's always full of laughter and smiles. Jamal shares his mother's talent for dance. He once said to his mom, "Dance is not my passion, it's yours." But you still see a love in the way he dances. He feels every movement. It's not just love for dance, it's love for his mom, love for this beautiful thing that binds them together, that binds them to his communities, his cultures, and his countries. He also shares her adaptability and talent for many things. He's curious, mature, intelligent, and creative beyond his years. He's mature because he's brilliant, but also because his maturity comes with having to be a translator and a teacher's assistant. He wakes up early Saturday mornings to help his mom with the toddlers. He greets them by the door, helps them focus, and translates whatever garbled things toddlers say behind masks, which surely counts as an entirely different language. He helps her translate her surgical textbooks too. Just when you forget he's an 8th grader, he'll pull a goofy smile and you marvel at how he dances between those two worlds of adult and kid. At Walltown, he does everything he can get his hands on: tap, guitar, ballet, Latin, and acting. He also loves to build and create and wants to be an architect. He and his mom share this bond that's deeper than mother and son. Wherever Andrea is, Jamal's not far behind. Jamal is not the typical 8th grade boy. He asserts his independence, but still dotes on his mom in such a sweet and unexpected way. This love and magic is what they bring to the Walltown community and is a place that will forever tie them together.